Hey, fuck. Hey everybody and welcome back. This is going well. Hi, welcome to me. Hello, how are you? So love is in the air because ding dong, hello, it's Valentine's Day today. For those of you who are new to my channel, you will know that I am obsessed with romance books. I am a romance booktuber. I just love that genre so much. I read it all the fucking time. It's just so fun. It's like the best genre ever, right, besties? Love is truly a beautiful thing. It helps you want to become your best self for someone else. Isn't that just like the best thing ever? So I figured that today I was gonna give you a list of books that would spread positivity, you know, all the good messages, books that would likely give you butterflies in your stomach, books that would make you have, I don't know, maybe a little tingle up your leg. Anything's possible. This list is for all the people who, like me, are happy, stable, hopeless romantics who just can't get enough of just the hearts, right? Today is our day. Today is our day to thrive. So stay tuned if you want to celebrate with me Valentine's Day, like the actual best day of the year. Fuck Halloween, fuck all the fucking holidays, Valentine's Day. Okay, so I have compiled a list of books for people like myself who are celebrating the actual best day of the year. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so the first romance Valentine's Day book I'm gonna recommend is, of course, my favorite, Survive the Night by Riley Sager. So this is a super feminist book. The reason I love this book so much, why this romance story speaks to me, speaks to my soul, is because we have a very, very smart female protagonist in this book. I mean, check this out. Okay, so the book opens up with her best friend getting murdered. So we're already setting the stage for just the romance. Oh my goodness. Are you like vibing? Are you like alive? Are you living with me? Because bitch, trust me, it only gets better from here. So her friend gets killed. She can't, you know, handle being in the school. She decides to leave the school halfway through the semester with this, you know, this cute guy. He is a stranger. And I mean, yeah, there's a serial killer on the loose and she could potentially be getting into a car with a deranged psychopath that could take her behind an alley and like stab her to death. So this book just gets so romantic. They stay in the car, they play 20 questions. 20 questions, right? Like that is just perfect ideas for a first date. And just like the overall thrillingness that you could get from a situation like this. You know, just that thrill about like, oh, could he be a serial killer? Am I gonna get murdered? Oh my gosh, me? Am I gonna get a heart-shaped chocolate box at the end of this? Or am I gonna get stabbed in the face? I don't know. It could be anything. So good. 10 out of 10. 5 stars. Highly recommended for all the hopeless romantics. Get your Valentine's date and just read Survive the Night together because it's so, so, so good. Alright, besties. So the second book I'm gonna recommend to you that, so the title of this book is something that I wanna do whenever I see, like whenever I'm scrolling through Instagram or YouTube or Twitter or Facebook. I mean, do people still use Facebook? So whenever I'm scrolling through the social medias and I see, you know, people all Valentine'sing it up, I get so happy and it makes me want to perform a ritualistic human sacrifice. Okay, so this book has like all the hallmarks of a romantic book. So yeah, we don't need to get into the specifics of this book, but I need to tell you that it's like super, like people come together in the end. Pun totally intended, oh my goodness. It's just so good. Love is in the air, it's amazing. There's a graphic scene where a guy gets a vasectomy. It was just like, you know, it just gave me hope in the world. Alright, so the next book I'm gonna recommend is actually a manhwa, and that is a Korean graphic novel, and that is Stalking. And this is like one of the best love stories in the world. It was so profound, and it hit me in all the best ways. It's honestly up there with Heartstopper. I mean, Nick and Charlie, Yoonbom and Sangwo. What's the difference, okay? This is literally an international version of Heartstopper, and you absolutely need to check it out right now. So we follow this guy named Yoonbom, and he falls in love with this man named Sangwo. So he does this thing that every loving courtship involves. He stalks Sangwo, he memorizes the code to Sangwo's house, and breaks in, you know, ding dong, hello, I'm just gonna step in here. And while he's exploring the house, he ends up in his basement and discovers that Sangwoo kind of has this, you know, like slightly problematic hobby on the side where he tortures women to death in his basement, right? Before Yoonbom can leave, Sangwoo turns up, breaks his legs, and says what we all want to hear from our partners, from our significant others. He says, "You will be my prisoner, and because your legs are broken, you can't escape. Try and I'll kill you." So sweet and so achingly romantic, and I just couldn't get enough. Alice Oseman is kind of dethroned, honestly. All right, my little besties, my little cupcakes. The next Valentine's Day book I'm gonna recommend to you is Sick Bastards by Matthew Shaw. So this may not sound like a romance book on the onset, but by far, despite all the books I've recommended so far, this one is definitely set in the most romantic place. And no, I'm not talking about Verona, Italy, you know, I'm not talking about Venice, I'm not talking about Paris either. I'm talking about something unpredictable, which makes it even better. This book is set in the UK after a nuclear explosion, okay? So a nuclear bomb leveled the entire UK, and now people have been forced to leave their lives behind, you know? All that stupid social media and TikTok and Instagram, fuck all that, that's gone. People are now like given the opportunity to reconnect with their souls, because all that frivolous shit is like out of the picture, you know? So this book opens up with a brother and a sister having graphic incestuous sex. I mean, straight up, like, coming together as one. Hashtag relatable, right? And then after that, they have this like dinner, this romantic dinner, and they eat live human flesh, okay? So you've got some cannibalism, you've got some incest sprinkled in there. That dinner scene honestly rivals the romantic dinner scene in Lady and the Tramp. You know, when the two dogs' mouths connected from that pasta noodle. Yeah, this scene makes that scene look like irrelevant. It makes it look fucking yesterday's news. So the next book I'm gonna recommend is a personal favorite of mine, and this is probably the best romance book I have ever read, bar none, no exaggeration, and this is Exquisite Corpse by Poppy Z. Bright. One of the most romantic books I have ever read. We follow two cannibalistic necrophiliac serial killers that are into the same thing. Okay, and they meet up and they just realize that they have so much in common. And don't you just love romantic stories when people have common ground and just share the same hobbies? Because that made this book for me. Reading this book gave me hope in love. And that was just like a moment for me, okay? I was just like, oh my gosh. Anyway, that's gonna do it. Those are my favorite books for Valentine's Day. If you have read these books, do let me know what you think. Do let me know if you felt all the feels. Let me know if you are interested in reading them. Let me know if you would like to recommend anything to me. Let me know what you think. Share this video with someone who could use the love, right? Someone who could use some literary romance today. Do it right now. I hope to see you in future videos, and as always, take care, don't do drugs, and if you do, count me in. I lose myself